Tom and Melissa.
All right, Dave, thanks. Now that virtual reality is more affordable, institutions are researching how the technology can be implemented across a variety of fields.
And in today's Innovate Western New York, Daybreak's Nate Benson shows us how UB is using virtual reality to understand how education techniques can be improved and how students at a Buffalo Public School are taking advantage of the district's VR lab.
This is Nate Benson reporting from space, actually at the International Space Station. Well, virtual reality, of course. And I'm here at the University of Buffalo, where they're studying how virtual reality systems like this, which is just an off-the-shelf system, can actually benefit school-age children in how they learn.
And as I continued to look away from the camera because I couldn't see it through the VR headset, Richard Lamb explained to me the benefits of virtual reality learning.
One of the things I think that virtual reality absolutely provides us is total control over the environment.
And it's the total control of a lesson that allows Lamb and his research assistant Douglas Hauston to understand the impact VR has on a student. Here at the Neurocognition Science Laboratory at UB, the team uses VR software and monitors the student's brain activity while they use the headset. By doing so, they pinpoint what stimulates the student and understand how effective the lesson was.
If we understand how students learn, we can work from how they learn back to how we should teach them.
This could then lead to specialized teaching environments for students with autism, dyslexia, or memory retention. And it really speaks to how refined virtual reality technology has become in the last few years.
They've become small enough and portable enough to be able to put them into schools and move them around as needed.
Which is why the Buffalo Public Schools have dedicated 7 zSpace VR labs across the district. zSpace is a Windows 10-based virtual reality platform that allows students to view, dissect, rebuild objects in an engaging virtual reality workspace. The students use a pen, special VR glasses, and all the educational content is in a virtual reality environment. I visited the Herman Badillo Bilingual Academy to visit the zSpace firsthand.
It's a bit trippy, the depth of field.
20 workstations with students collaborating with each other, some in English, others in Spanish, some that require aides to assist them, but all of them engaging in a variety of virtual reality learning.
They're talking, communicating about the actual activity.
We're really excited to bring the students the zSpace Labs. It offers them 3D in the classroom, so they can interact with all types of content area. There's science material, math, social studies. They can work to create, they can work to examine 3D models, and it gives them a great sense of context rather than just looking at flat images in a textbook.
You know, like back in my day. The age of dissecting frogs and butterflies, at least in the physical sense, are over. The generations of students moving forward will likely be dissecting virtually, even looking at detailed renderings of the heart, and then having the ability to dissect portions of that. The zSpace at School 76 has inspired some middle school students to want to become doctors or engineers. And in the 3 short months the lab has been available, they've even remembered more of the curriculum.
Since last year, my grades have improved because we keep studying what's inside of them, how they work, and how to put them back together.
Now, you all know me and know how I earn a living. By then in my morning at School 76, I experienced how my parents must feel when I explain things to them.
Because there's only an outer membrane for the mitochondria.
I'm not going to lie, you taught me more in 2 minutes than I think I learned in all of high school. So thank you.
And then
Broader access to these zSpace labs are next on the list for the Buffalo School District.
Providing that access to students to learn in a much more interactive way is something that we want to do throughout the district.
In a virtual Buffalo, Nate Benson, Channel 2 News.
That is pretty cool. If you want to hear more from the students at Herman Badillo School, you can look for this story on WGRZ.com.
And if